let's get started with this colorful clown, skull, whatever. So first I'm going to glue down my eyebrows. So we are using just a glue stick. And you're going to want to do it, like the opposite way your hair grows, as you can see. And this glue stick isn't the best. I recommend using Elmer's. I just don't have any regular Elmer's. Like I had this one Elmer's that I put on, but it was straight purple. I meant pink. Like they were like earth, like I don't know, they were like a collection, and it like kind of dyed my eyebrows. So yeah, but I'm gluing down my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna spoolie them out like upwards, and this is actually really satisfying. Doing it to the other eyebrow now. Now I'm setting that with powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 05. I wanted something more lighter than my normal powder, so this is what I used. And I'm not a professional at doing the eyebrow stuff, clearly, because they didn't end up covering all the way, but, you know, learning. Now I'm priming my eyelids. And I am now putting foundation over my eyebrows. This is the Vanish stick, and this is a whiter color, but it's not pure white, so maybe if I used a different thing, it would have worked better. But I even tried white cream makeup. It still didn't cover them perfectly. I feel like my eyebrows are just low-key too dark, but if you have blonde eyebrows, I think it will cover pretty dang good. I look crazy though. So I just did that, and also used this as my eyeshadow primer. And now we're getting into eyeshadow. This is the Revolution Tammy palette, and I'm taking the pink shades and blending those into my crease. And since we technically don't have eyebrows, but I do because, you know, didn't fully cover, you can bring this up really high, and honestly I looked like a drag queen without my eyebrows and just the eyeshadow. So it's a look. And then I took like a reddish orangey shade and blended that upwards, and now I'm adding glitter. This is the glitter from Ulta Beauty, and I just applied this in the center, and then I went in with a hot orange and I put that in the inner corner and the outer corner, and this just really pulled it together, bro. This color is so pretty. Definitely gives off more pigment when I use it with my finger. So now I'm going to be doing the other eye. Boom. And for lashes, I'm using the Ardell Wispy lashes. And these did not come out that good. I think my eyelashes looked horrible, but it's fine. I'm priming my face with the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer. And now for foundation, I'm using the same foundation stick because this is pretty white. And honestly, you can add white face paint if you can't find a foundation that's really light. But to me, this actually blended in with my white shirt, so let's not talk about it. This shade actually worked pretty good. That's why I really use this foundation for Halloween makeup. And I'm adding concealer. This is kind of unnecessary, but I literally only did it under my eyes because foundation didn't cover that, and I did have eye circle bags, but if you don't, you can skip this step. I literally strictly just put it under my eyes and a little bit on my eyebrows, but that didn't really do anything. And now I'm setting it with powder. Again, this is the Maybelline one. I chose this one because it is more whiter in color, but I usually use my Airspun. super sick while filming this, so go me. And I'm also setting my eyebrows because they were still a little tacky. And now we're starting off with the face. I'm using the same Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm grabbing the purple shade and I'm carving out more like a skull, if you think about it, but at the end I just curve it. So I guess you can consider this a skull look. But first I went in with a pointed brush, and then I went in with the blending brush that I used for my eyes. And as you can see, I'm just pulling it down, and then I'm kind of winging it out into like a circle, but not a full circle. And then I'm doing the forehead, and I just had like, what do you even call this? A half circle? Maybe. I'm not sure. And this wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it with, so I started to go in with paint. This is a pink shade. It was light pink, but somehow it morphed into the kind of the pink I already had. So that's kind of weird, but also kind of cool at the same time. So I just took a paintbrush and I'm just outlining where that was. And then I grabbed some more and shaded it out, especially inside the circle. As you can see, this circle compared to the other one. And then I started adding more colors. So first I went with yellow on the forehead portion of my head. You can do any color. It's really what you want. Because this was inspired by Nikki tutorials, but I kind of went off my own colors and made my own colors span, you know. And now for the nose, I'm using orange. And you're kind of going to make a skeleton nose, but at the same time, you're not. Like, you're making the shapes of it, but you're not filling in the inside, if that makes sense. It's kind of just like the outside of a skeleton nose. And I'm just blending that. And then for the mouth, I'm adding blue. And this part really makes it come to life, in my opinion. I love this part. So that's what I'm doing. Again, you can add any color you want. Then I'm adding yellow on my Cupid's bow. Now we're doing the lower lash line, just basic. And for the dots on the face, I used my paint palette thing from Michaels, and I just went in with a lot of the colorful palettes. So this is like a light blue. I did purple. I did red, orange, yellow, a darker blue. Just like, you know, all those colors. Just made a color range. And I even put some on my nose. And now for highlighter, I'm using the ColourPop highlighter. And I applied this to my nose and Cupid's bow. I tried to apply it to my cheeks, but since the paint wasn't fully dry and it was like kind of in the way of the paint, it kind of didn't work. But the nose just makes it look so much better, in my opinion. Same with the Cupid's bow. And yeah, and then I just added some lashes on the bottom, and that's the look.